Today I'm going to be looking at how to get my Bissell Proheat carpet cleaner working. Water's not squirting out. Make sure you have water in your bladder and in your soap dispenser. Make sure the cover is locked in place. After filling the bladder and the soap dispenser, we'll test it out. And I'm getting nothing. You will be tipping your machine on its back, so make sure you take out your dirty water tank. It's important to note, I'm doing this out here in the garage on concrete. I left my bucket and everything in. I suggest, and you can see I have some leakage here. Take it out. Do it somewhere where we don't have to worry about leaking. Before you start working, please make sure you unplug your machine. You'll unscrew these two screws right here that hold the handle attachment. Also remove the two screws in the back that are holding the hose attachment. And then after removing the hose, there's two more screws in the back towards the bottom that we'll remove, so we can remove the cover. After removing the screws, I laid it back down on its back towards the top here where you had originally removed the top handle. You can push in on that, and then that will just pop open, and you can pop the cover off, remove the light from the Proheat light, and you can remove the cover. And now I've removed those wires, virtually just lifting up on the cover here, and it'll just pop right out. This is the part we want to get to, so it's just laying right in there. And some rubber stoppers. We will unscrew these 7 screws to get in here, and there'll be some corrosion in here we'll clean up. We'll clean up through the hose links here. What I had to do is I had to get my screwdriver in there and twist a little bit just so that I could get in there and get under that cover so I could pry it off. And then, as you can see, there's a lot of corrosion in here, the white that's along the edges, so we'll have to clean that up. And inside this tube right here, I can see that there's a lot of corrosion leading into that one as well. And then I went to just clean this with my screwdriver, and as I came through, it's all gunked up right there, if you can see that. So now I've cleaned most of this large stuff out, so I'll finish cleaning this with a vinegar solution or some type of light acid that will neutralize that. And here you can see all that I've scraped out. Before you get too involved, get some towels. I just put some towels underneath it here, and then I can just turn it upside down and drain it directly onto the towel so it doesn't leak everywhere. Now I've cleared it all out, I've cleaned off the cover, and I'm just going to start assembling it again. Now that I've screwed the back on, I'm going to attach the hoses. I disconnected 2 wires, I'll reattach those, and then I'll put the cover back on. When you realign that cover back on, make sure that these rubber seals go and fit right up inside the fitting where they're supposed to, otherwise your cover won't attach properly. Screw in the bottom 2 screws, and then you will reattach the 2 screws at the bottom of the hose harness. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop these screws in here. I'll tighten them down. There will be there's a hex nut on the back side of the attachment clip that you'll see where that goes. It's right on the back side. And then here's the moment of truth. Turn the power on. So as you can see, I have it on now. Water's coming out here on both sides. Sucking up. So it's working now.
Just come back in there.